the windows of all the public housing complexes, the buildings, 17, 18 stories in New York City's poorest neighborhood, were open in the dead of winter, even though it was freezing cold. I knew that there was kind of an inefficiency that was happening in those buildings, and a kind of a light bulb went off. What if we, hired some of these young people who are ex-offenders, what have you, to get them to green and retrofit the buildings where they lived, so they could reduce carbon emissions, fuel consumption, and get a living wage and some health care. Block Power is a technology platform. We provide engineering analytics and financial services to develop clean energy projects in financially underserved American cities. We aggregate portfolios of houses of worship, community centers, health clinics, small businesses, multifamily businesses, condos, co ops, buildings in cities. We put them together into a portfolio and we connect them to institutional investors. A really cool project that we're excited about is community-owned solar microgrid in New York City's poorest neighborhood, which is Brownsville, where I was a community organizer, where Mike Tyson grew up. Terrible neighborhood. And what we're doing is we're installing solar panels on top of the public housing complex. The residents are going to own an equity ownership stake in the electricity produced by the solar panels, which they're going to use to buy groceries and fix up the buildings, reduce mold, fix asthma rates, and of course lower energy costs for the city of New York. I became connected to GLG through resident GLG superstar Manmeet Kaur of City Health Works. She attended Columbia Business School with me and kind of reached out and recommended that I apply for the fellowship. We knew the brand, we knew the company, we knew the kind of value that GLG could create for us. I've spent a lot of time talking to GLG experts about construction management. And we have to manage a lot of contractors and construction companies who install our equipment. The green energy equipment that we specify in our buildings and our projects, we have to kind of manage them, which is a nightmare. And so we've talked to a lot of people in GLG to ask for help.